All right, you guys. It is I, Donovan Sadiq. You are now tuned in to Unapologetic, and we are doing a video as well with this. I am with Mr. Moreno Valley, Mr. Daryl Terrell. Daryl Terrell, welcome to Unapologetic, my new show. Now, I might cut loose, but you don't have to. Be yourself as always, and just welcome to the show, man.
Oh, I thank you for having me on here.
Hey, a lot of people. I got a lot of questions for you. Number one. But a lot of people have been asking me about your candidacy and how you're doing your campaign. We're in the pandemic. So how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I mean, this is a unique moment in history, but I have to do things, again, like I said before to many people, I have to do things differently because I'm not going to endanger myself or anybody else. So I have to use social platforms, social media. That's the platform of the future, the now and the future of campaigning. Campaigning is changing. So I'm doing things different where I don't have to spend a lot of money. And by the way, I'm not asking anybody for any money. I'm using my own what little money that I have for this campaign. But I trust the people will see the accomplishments and the things I've done in the community that has made this community a better place. So I'm counting on the people who know the name Daryl Terrell, the name you know, I'm counting on you who knows me, and there's a lot of people out there that do know me.
Right, absolutely.
And so I'm doing things differently. So I'm not asking nobody for no money. I'm not asking for not that I couldn't get any money, but it's the fact is I'm not going to ask anybody because people don't have money in this pandemic.
Now that's a good answer because yes, where are people going to have money, especially the people that need to support you? I mean, everybody needs to keep their coin because a lot of people ain't coming back to work.
Yeah.
You got candidates out here outside of yourself that don't have any ideas how to fix the problem that we're going to have if we ever come out of this. We're looking at another 9 months.
Yes.
But a lot of people out there, a lot of people contact me. I'm the community asshole, as they say, or whatever they want to say about me, which is fine. Sticks and stones may break my bones and all that other little crap. But, I get a lot of people that ask questions in regards to you because they say, well, you're helping Daryl Terrell out a lot and stuff like that. And I said, well, yeah, I'll help anybody that wants my help. I mean, I helped Mayor McBean, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And you guys are both running for mayor, right?
Yes.
That's what I do. I'm a community equal opportunity person. If you need my help and I think that you need my help, I will help you if I can help you.
Yes.
But if I can't help you, I can't help you. If there's a conflict of interest between you and Mary McBean, I can't deal with the conflict of interest, So, but you got to be fair to everybody because, like I said, my job is to put the information out there. But some people say, well, we don't see Daryl signs. We don't see him in the park. We don't see him anywhere talking. How do you address that?
Well, again, I was in the Adrian Mitchell Park talking about how that part, the oldest community in Moreno Valley, has been left behind. I went out there specifically to talk about the part that doesn't have no bathroom, no lights, while we build an amphitheater and we build a skate park, and these folks have been left behind. I've been out there. And as far as these signs, I always ask people, I'm going to be blunt with you. Are you going to vote for me or are you going to vote for the sign? Because if people ask me, what does the sign represent? It just represents a piece of paper with a name on it, and that's it. But you have other means to find out what I'm about. There's Facebook on Daryl Terrell Times on Facebook. You can go to my own personal page, Daryl Terrell. You can find a lot of information. Go to TikTok. Go to Instagram. I'm all over social media because this is where the campaign is going. And also, let me speak to this portion. If you want to know what I'm really about, all you have to do is look at the Employment Resource Center. I fought hard to get that in. That what happened during the Great Recession. We didn't have a workforce development center for people to go in this city. I fought hard to get that. Or if you want something else, look at Hire Mobile. Look at that program. If you want to know what I've done in this community, all you have to do is look around the city. I'm not tooting my own horn to say
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
If you want to know something else, go down to Riverside County Board of Supervisors. Look at the fact that what they're doing is something I fought hard for, performance-based budgeting and GovStat. They're implementing my ideas to change, to make things better for the county. So a sign is a piece of paper that represents a name. But look behind the name. Look what impact, what differences I made in this community. If you want to look at something else, check on, go to the city of Palm Springs. I've been advocating down there for folks down there too. I don't live there, but I'm doing it because I care about the community. Mm-hmm. And they're going to put something before the city council that I fought hard for. It's the 15, you know how during this pandemic, a lot of restaurants are using service deliverers to deliver food and stuff. Right. And they're getting charged an arm and a leg to deliver. Mm-hmm. But I put an idea out there to cap it at 15%. Now, on that council meeting agenda, it's on there. Okay. And it's hopefully it passed. But see, it doesn't affect, I won't benefit from it, but the business community will benefit from it because they've been hit so hard. They're in the tourist town. But like I said, you go to the city of Paris, look at their local hiring ordinance. That's something I fought for too, because all the warehouses around in Paris, just like Moreno Valley, I went there to try to help their residents to benefit from the zoning change or the things that they're doing to bring industry in. But I want so lo and behold, they passed a local hiring ordinance. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, a sign is, to me, I applaud people who have signs, but I choose not to have a sign because my work speaks for itself. I'm a problem solver.
Absolutely.
That's what I do.
There's going to be a event on the 18th. Tell us a little bit about that. Are you going to be partaking in it? It's going to be another candidate type forum.
Yes.
Just tell us a little bit about it, or what you know, and are you going to attend?
Well, yes, because Angel Lopez is hard, a good man in this community, a veteran. Yeah. He cares a lot. He loves the city. And he cares. He wants to make it a better city, just like you, Donovan. He's put on a forum. It's the Moreno Valley Constituent Zooming meeting. So if you guys want to come in and ask questions, I'll be there. I don't know who else is going to be there. But basically, it's to give the arguments why we should have new people represent us on the city council. That's what this is about. It's about new faces, new energy, new ideas, give people a reason to hope again. Mm-hmm. And he's put on this forum to give people opportunity to listen to the candidates, to ask questions to the candidates like myself.
Yeah, the last forum that they had, they used Skype, which is a very unstable platform, and I thought that was really unfair to a lot of candidates because you had everybody there. And, when you have a big forum like that, it doesn't really give you a lot of chance to really answer questions. That's why I like having you here on the podcast. It's kind of good because, all the questions are going to you, and you can really answer, and we can really have a feel of who you are. But this is unapologetic. So like I said, you be who you are. I'm going to be who I am.
Yeah.
I just want your opinion on this.
Okay.
I don't know, LaDonna Jensen, she put out a video. Finally, she put out a video today.
Okay.
Addressing, am I even saying that right? Did she address her past? She didn't really address it, but did you see the video?
I saw some of the video, okay. I was saying.
Okay, I'm just going to give you a synopsis.
Okay.
She put something out. It took over a month, and I guess the excuse that was given was she was waiting for the hit piece to come out. And now I saw the hit piece, and if those are guys that are listening, go to mvgordy.net, and you can see the whole article, and the whole video is there, as well as her prior videos trying to address the issues. And and we're not here to slam LaDonna, but again, I'm known as the IE Informer. My job is to inform you. So all you new people here that have gentrified from LA and have come here and you don't know the background of some of these candidates, I strongly recommend that you guys do your homework, because you might think that this is a nice looking older lady, and you can look at LaDonna, you can tell when she was younger, she was an attractive woman. Now she's older and stuff like that, and basically she did the one thing that you're not supposed to do in politics, and that's get behind a story and let somebody else tell your story. And that's exactly what happened to her, because I and others ended up telling her story. But, from the parts of the video that you saw, what's your take on this whole thing?
Well, again,
And LaDonna.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the interest is again, you got to, when you run on transparency, because people, when they elect public officials, they want someone who's going to be honest with them and just lay it out there, and you do it for the interest of the people so they can have all the facts. I just said this should have been done a long time ago, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Like I did my my video, because people deserve to know who you are, to know that you're not perfect, and I'm only human. And the thing is, people want to see that side of you, to understand who you are as a person, and knowing that you're not, and you moved on, to point out your mistakes, you learn from it, then you move on to do great things. And that's what I thought this video should have been about.
Right.
About, here's what I've done, this is what happened, and this is what I was going through. Then you pick up the ball and you move forward in your life. And people understand that, but if you kind of just focus
on it, and you're not really, because she alleged to something else, that she didn't really address the bank robbery. She kind of, and then she did the victim thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not downing domestic violence. That is a serious issue, and men get beat on a lot in domestic violence in a lot of situations as well. So I'm not harping on that. That's her story to tell. But here's what I didn't understand. If you can tell that story and tell everybody how abusive this man was to you, and he was a drug addict and all that other stuff, why couldn't you tell us the rest of the story? See, do you see what I'm saying, where I'm going with that? But that's just me. But as a political person, do you think that that's going to be enough for her to win the election?
I just think it's too late in the game. It is. I had to say again. You have to realize, as I got some advice from some people, that even though I've told the story about my past, and again, I'm sorry for what I did, but it's not only for the people that I hurt, but I hurt myself and let myself down, my family down. But when you get into a situation, an arena like this, you have to, because in this decade, this time we live in politics, in the arena, people want to see something different. They want to see a real person. All you would have to do is tell your story, and you learn from your mistake and how that made you a better person, and you moved on. But if you delay and you delay and delay, people wondering, okay, why are you delaying this? Just go ahead and get it over with. Tell people. Share your story. Let them know the person that you are and what you are now and what happened in the past, so people could learn from the past, and you move forward, because that's what people want to hear. They want to see transparency. The bottom line, they want to see transparency.
Yeah, they want to see transparency, number one. But one thing about this country, we love a comeback. That's why Rocky is such a great movie, because here's a guy that was down and out. He didn't have a chance in the world, right? He gets the opportunity of a lifetime, and he went for it. And everybody was cheering him, because it was like, here's a guy that could have been any one of us.
Yeah.
And he got the opportunity of a lifetime, and he fought the fight of a lifetime. And that's what LaDonna should have done, in my opinion. But, moving on from that, like I said, I think it's a little too late. But, Daryl, your campaign has been really unorthodox. I went to the registrar today, and I was in line and talked to some guys. And a lot of people, maybe not, they don't know your name. They know your name. But it was funny. I was in line with the guy, and, he was from our district, and he was like, I was talking to him. I said, we're talking about the candidates and stuff, and, you happen to come up. Yeah. And he couldn't remember your name, and all he kept saying was the guy from the video. And then I said, Daryl. He goes, yeah, Daryl Terrell. And that's how he knew who you were. And, he's like, I'm voting for that guy. I see him all the time. So, in your election, I haven't seen anything from Gutierrez. I haven't seen anything from... I seen McBean on YouTube. She has a commercial that runs on YouTube, local commercial, which costs a lot of money. I don't know how much she paid for it, but yeah, a lot of people are sitting at home. Yeah, they don't have any jobs, and nobody's really saying anything that is pertinent to a candidate to solve the problem. Because when you become mayor, you're going to adopt all of these problems that Gutierrez and Baca have led us to. And somebody told me, we were sitting there, they said, they go, that guy's always spouting ideas. I said, I said, he reminds me of a mad scientist. You're always thinking of something like that. I said, well, think about it. Here's a candidate that he's throwing all this information out and things that we can do. I said, compare him to the other candidates. And they were like, nobody's really saying anything.
Well, because the reason, like I said, this is it's a different time that we live in. It's a time of uncertainty. And as a candidate, you should know what I want to do as mayor when I get into office. What exactly, and the ideas I talk about are doable, tangible, that could be done. These are not things pie in the sky ideas or generalizing. Because the time I've been with Donovan, I have espoused a lot of ideas that can work. That can work in the city. I just need that chance to show you that I can make it work in this city too. It's going to take 3 votes to do it, but I'm not going to stop to make sure that the things I talk about become reality.
Yeah, because the number one priority is people have lost their jobs, and a lot of people are not getting those jobs back. I don't see Mayor Gutierrez talking about jobs. I don't see Ibaka talking about jobs. I don't see really any candidate other than yourself and Dwayne talking about jobs. And so since we're talking about jobs, tonight you were talking about a thing that you wanted to do. Just give us a rundown on that. Well,
during this pandemic, as you guys know, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and some of them got laid off.
No fault of their own.
Yeah, and they may never come back. See, one thing I fault the mayor for is not coming up with an idea that all these people that got laid off is the first to come up with a worker retention ordinance.
No. I'm going to have to cut you off right there. Okay. I am not going to let you come on unapologetic and not say what is true. The mayor has come up with ideas. His idea for all you people that have lost your jobs is a food giveaway. Come by the corner, and his answer is, we'll give you food. He's not coming up with a job. He's not coming up with initiatives to help you make your mortgage payments and your car payments and things that are going to be repossessed come December after Christmas. He's not doing those things. His answer to everything is a food bank. Come and get some outdated, spoiled food, and that's how the city's going to help you. But yet he touted 20,000 jobs that were made in this city, which was not true at all. So,
now I was sitting there writing down some things, but also too, see, when I'm elected mayor, one of the things I will focus on is putting together a task force with business community, the Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to put together a recovery plan. But the most important is to make sure that every resident has access to get tested and to get results. Mm-hmm. The most important thing, we got to keep testing. We got to make sure that our businesses have their protective gear. So that means work with the chamber to come up with a grant program or something. So if your business out there don't have protective wear, that we can work together to make sure you have whatever you need to protect your workers and protect the public. But
let me ask you this. Okay. How long would something like that take? I mean, the moratorium is going to be up. I mean, to form a task force, how long does something like that take? I don't have months.
Well, the task force itself is going to be a work in progress. But being mayor, I could come up with 2 things right now.
Okay.
One of the things I could come up with is a mortgage, like we have rental system, mortgage assistance program. We got money that we could tap into to put out a same type of program to help renters, but we can help people that have mortgage on their home. Another thing we can do is a small business, like one of the PP, programs that the federal government do at a smaller level to include more small businesses that could be forgivable loans. They could turn into forgivable loans.
Okay. Now, you're talking about businesses now, and businesses need to be helped and like that. But right now, what are we going to do for the regular person?
Well, we could do another no-fault eviction ordinance. That's one thing we do. Some cities are taking that because the state of California itself has, the governor signed signed the bill, but what it does is going to stop is no-fault evictions. Mm-hmm. So as on the city, as mayor, that we could put together immediately a no-fault eviction ordinance in to protect, so people won't get thrown out for not because of criminal stuff like that, but other things that some owners may want to kick people out for.
Right. Well, let me break this down.
Okay.
And this is what I like about Unapologetic. This is the one show where I don't really get upset and I go into my schematics and start freaking out and stuff like that. I talk very calm and evenly. But I want to talk to the voters out there if you're listening to this. Okay. The average American, they say, doesn't even have 6 months. They say that you should have at least 6 months of savings. And so let's just say everybody's the average American, because we know in California that is not true. But let's just say, right, 6 months of savings. You have 6 months of savings for an emergency. Mm-hmm. We've been in the pandemic how long now?
Since what, March, April, was it March? February, maybe? February, March? April.
So I'll just go with March.
Okay.
April, May, June, July, August, September. We're in October.
Yep.
It's been 7 months.
Yep.
So given the benefit of the doubt, most Americans that they say don't have any more savings. We've gone through the savings. How am I going to eat?
Well,
how do I get my hygiene products? How do I get cleaning products to keep my house COVID safe? I am out of money. I'm out of a job at no fault of my own. Incoming Mr. Mayor-elect Darrell Terrell, what are you going to do for the individual person? I can't even put gas in my car.
We could do like some cities. We could have a guaranteed income.
Okay.
Now
you're talking. Let's talk.
Now, guaranteed income. Okay. Mm-hmm. Are we going to use city money? Mm-hmm. Well, there's a nonprofit out there that I will sign up for with the mayor. It's a bunch of mayors that are part of this organization, and they have pilot programs that they can help put funding, grant money out, so we can start our own guaranteed income. And it's realistic. It's not pie in the sky.
Now, how much money are we talking here?
Well, we have to depend. Like I said, we would have to,
because the federal government isn't coming.
Yeah, I know they're not. But we could be creative. I mean, we got smart people in this community.
Well, the thing is, it's our money. It's our tax dollars. Yeah. So Mayor-elect Darrell Terrell, what can you do? I need to pay and get food. I mean, I don't even have any money to get food. And I'm a 23-year-old, 26-year-old person. I can't go to the warehouses because the warehouses have 20,000 people that are COVID, infected. And, we got these problems. So
well, like I said, the guaranteed income is one route. One route. Okay. LA has something where they were giving out to people that made certain income, like a debit card. I don't know how it was funded. Well, my point is, there are ideas out there that I could tap into, that being mayor, I would have more access to have. I mean, because like you were saying, you need income. Mm-hmm. A guaranteed income is one road. The other one is, like I was saying, is what the city of LA had done with the debit cards.
So let me say this. I'm just playing devil's advocate with you. I'm somebody. So you're saying that a vote for you is a vote for a guaranteed income.
A vote for me will give you a reason to hope again.
No, we know that. But you're saying if I vote for you, you're going to make sure that a guaranteed income is going to be coming to me.
I will. Yes.
That's the answer we want to hear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes, Yeah. Because I do strongly believe in the guaranteed income. It just has to be done the right way. But to answer your question, yes, I'm committed to doing that. Okay,
so we got a yes. So here's what I want you listeners to understand. You just heard a candidate that said, if you vote for him, he will get you a guaranteed income of, let's say, $1,000 a month. Let's just say, that's me saying that, okay? But the point is, this is what he said he's going to do for you. The current incumbent mayor, who led us down this road and put all our eggs in one basket, is one of the reasons why you're in the financial situation you are in right now, because the jobs that they brought here is not enough for you to have a savings. It is not enough for you to put anything away. Everything that you have, the baby need diapers, you got to take your old lady out to dinner every once in a while. You got a car payment, you got rent due. These are $9 an hour jobs that come through a third party. Yes, it's advertised at $15 an hour, but you guys know damn well you're not getting $15 an hour. You're getting $9 an hour with no benefits. So this guy here says he's going to get you a guaranteed income in the meantime or in between time. So what do you have to lose by voting for a candidate that says that? And that's what kills me about a lot of candidates. Yeah. If I was running right now, yes, I would be promising all kinds of stuff. And you know, everybody knows me. I'm gonna get this shit done. And, you know, one way I don't give a damn. But he needs to get in there first. Yeah. That's how you should be talking to these people. This is what I'm gonna do. Blah blah blah. Guaranteed income. To me, he's offering nothing. He's offering something. She's offering nothing. He's offering something. I'm gonna vote for the person that's going to do something. Well, because I know I have nothing to lose.
Yeah, because like I said, a guaranteed income has been tried. It's been successful. A lot of mayors around this country, and when I'm elected mayor, that's one of the